Hi guys, this is Amy again. It's been 2 weeks since I got baby Kealin, and I'm absolutely loving her. I just wanted to give my thoughts about what to expect if there are people that are getting baby reborns for the first time, and what you can actually buy really cheaply without having to spend a fortune if you get a baby reborn, as well as looking after your baby reborn. First thing is, obviously, your baby is made from a very soft, delicate vinyl. So when it comes to dressing your baby, when you feel your baby's little fingers and its little toes, you'll realize that they've been delicately tipped and beautifully finished, but very, very soft as well. So when dressing your baby, I would suggest be delicate when putting the hands through the sleeves. And also support the head, because your baby, if it is a reborn as opposed to a playborn, is going to be the weight of a real baby. And because it's not alive, it won't be able to put a little bit of support in its weight. So it will be even more heavier. So always hold your baby like you would a real newborn baby. Second thing is, with your baby, you want to be able to look after the hair. If you are getting the hair rooted with mohair, some people opt for painted hair. I prefer real hair, mohair, which is either alpaca or mohair, as I said. And that needs to be combed out or brushed not as frequently as one may think, because it is quite delicate. She does have a brush and comb. However, I prefer to use the comb, and I only use this comb every 3 days or so, and I do it very, very gently. Most of the time, I just take her little head and I just kind of stroke out the knots. It looks after the mohair better, and it stops it from falling out, because that can be an issue if one is too rough with that. Another thing is, with your baby, you want to put your baby, obviously, when you get her, you want to put her in a temperatured room where it's not too cold or not too hot, because she is vinyl and vinyl can distort in the heat. So especially during summertime, you want to make sure that she's in a cool area. Do not leave your baby displayed in an area where there is going to be sun shining on her the whole time. That's important. Okay, so another thing that I've realized is if you're going to buy a baby reborn, there are also certain things that are a must have, especially for display, which I didn't think I would need, but I do. And basically, the first thing I would say you need to get is a nursing pillow, or what they call a boppy pillow. The boppy pillow basically allows your baby reborn to sit a little bit higher up, and it gives you a better angle for changing your baby. And also, it's nice for the baby to just sit and be displayed on it, especially if you don't have a lot of room in your home, which I don't for a nursery. So that's very important. And I didn't think it would be important because, they can be quite expensive, but it has been a real help. So that's good. The second thing is blankets. Okay, your baby reborn, in most cases, will come probably with a blanket, as well as an outfit and a dummy and a nappy. But basically, this is the blanket she came with. But I would also suggest buying and investing in a winter one. And that is the Minnie Mouse one that was in my other video, which you can see there. There we go. Now, when it comes to nappies, okay, I am not, because she is a dolly, okay, and I don't want to waste nappies, especially when there are other mummies that also are using nappies all the time and have real babies. I don't think that they decompose well, and therefore I do think it's a waste and pollution. Therefore, because your baby is not going to wet her nappies, I suggest you buy a couple of nappies, maybe 5 or 6 if you can get them individually, or one bag packet of nappies and reuse them, because that will save you a lot of wasting and a lot of money as well. I personally don't think it's necessary for your reborn baby to have a brand new nappy every single time it needs to be changed, but each to their own. Okay, the next thing I would suggest you do is, of course, get your baby some clothes. Now, you've seen some of my clothes that my baby had, but there were some things that I didn't show. Basically, first thing I would suggest you get, and these were the first things I got, are little undershirts. She's wearing one now. And basically, this was a pack of 5, and we've been using them as vests since it's winter here. But they're really great because they can also double up as little shirts for your baby, which you can put little pants. So I find them quite useful. Those are the winter ones. I've just gotten one little summer one right now, so that can go right there. And then her other little onesies are all here, as I've said. And they can be seen in my other video. So there's this little winter one, which is really, really cute. And then this is another pink summer one. She came with this one. And then, of course, one of my ultimate favorites is the bunnies. So those are her little onesies, or her little kind of onesie t-shirts. She also came with this one, which is very, very cute. It is Minnie Mouse. I love Minnie Mouse, as I've said before. And she comes with little pants, which are just so, so cute. And she also comes with, if I can find the little hats. Here we go. She comes with a little hat as well. It is the most gorgeous little outfit ever. And you know where I got it from? Pick and Pay Clothing. If you go to Ackermans, you can find beautiful clothing as well as Pick and Pay Clothing for your baby that is not so expensive, and therefore you can actually go mad, which is really, really cool. So her sleep suits, she's, as I've shown you in the other video, she has a couple of some suits. She's got a pink one, she's got a floral one, and she's got a green one, which you can see properly in the other video. She also got some little sockies. You want to get some little sockies so that your baby's feet are nice and protected, not just because, you know, when you think your baby doesn't have socks on in the middle of winter, it looks like it's cold, but also because you want to protect her little vinyl feet. I find that it's something that's really important to me, especially her little vinyl feet and her little fingers. She doesn't have mittens, but I am still looking for a pair. And then, for instance, I got this little sleep suit today. Okay, it is absolutely adorable. I paid 80 Rand for it at Pick and Pay Clothing. So everybody here in SA, you do not need to spend a fortune on baby clothes if you don't want to. You can go to Ackermans Baby or Pick and Pay Clothing and you will find lots and lots of lovely little things. Other than that, for display purposes, she has a little body. I got this at Discam. It was literally almost like it was 40 Rand, hardly anything. And it's tiny, tiny. It's just the right size for her. I don't know yet how I'm going to use it, but I don't know if I want to fill it with anything. I don't know also if the teat has been pierced, so I need to check that out. And then just a little display dummy. And she will come with her magnetic dummy as well. Most babies, when you get them made, custom made, or when you're ordering them from a professional artist, they will come with a dummy. And a lot of the time these days it will be the Honeybug dummy, which has already got the magnet inside. And then, of course, another thing, just so that you can display her with, she's got a little rattle here, which is very, very cute. And then the last thing I would say is, to make her more baby-like, is have some baby powder. I would not use oils on your baby. I would not use any sort of ointment on your baby because you don't know how the paintwork is going to be affected by it. So that's me at the moment, and that's what I would suggest you invest in if you're going to get a baby reborn, and that's how I suggest one should look after it. As I said, there's a difference between reborn and playborn. Playborn, they are lighter and they are slightly less detailed, and those are the ones I would suggest for the kids. A baby reborn is not a toy. It is a display baby, and it is a baby that is meant to feel like a real baby to cope with any type of comfort that one would need. And that's something that's important to remember, but the main thing, of course, is to enjoy. And that's pretty much it. All I can say is enjoy your babies if you're going to be waiting for your first baby, and also be careful that you're getting it from the right person because there are lots of scams out there. You want to make sure that you speak and keep in contact with the artist on a regular basis. Anyway, I hope you're having a good evening and chat soon again. Thank you. Bye-bye.